Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Giddey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. DB, when we get a game like this, East versus West, you know this place will be rocking.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun, Kevin, because if you're a fan, you look at the schedule and you're circling certain dates. You absolutely bought your tickets months ago. This is going to be special.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Jazz. 4-point game. Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Okongwu. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Jazz.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Reed has it in the corner. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
First team foul.
A big-time scorer. Banchero with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Why not a... bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Murray outside. And they double up Murray. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Giddey, no one around him. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Out to White. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
George sets a screen. Count it. Giddey's got 10 points.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And here is Murray. Still scoreless. Here's Banchero. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Pass to Reed. Okongwu grabs the board.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard. And coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Now in the lineup for the Jazz. Kyle Filipowski.
1:10 left to play in the first. Banchero drives the double. Brogdon outside. And finished off by Banchero.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Filipowski in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Las Vegas leading by 3. And it's George finishing it off.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
And finished off by Banchero.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Giddey. Filipowski grabs the board. Here's Banchero. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Las Vegas leads by
Utah. 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Okongwu slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
2 on the clock. Shot from 16. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. George sets a screen. Giddey. And it's Utah with the rebound. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Pass to Filipowski. Over Holiday. Back to Filipowski. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up to 7 now for Las Vegas.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Out to White. It's rebounded by Giddey. Las Vegas leading by 7. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That shot off the mark.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one, good. Giddey's got 16 points.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Jazz trailed by 9. Murray with it. Defended by Giddey. To the middle. There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, what a find for Murray. He's just a total team player.
Here's Giddey. A rebound by the Jazz.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now here's Murray. He has yet to score. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by George. Giddey with it. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Giddey. 16 points for him. Here's Okongwu. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. There's the drive. Outside for Murray. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. One-on-one here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside for Murray. Inside. Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Banchero's got 10 points in the game.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Giddey. He's got 16. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got the lead up to 9 now for Las Vegas.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Las Vegas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Las Vegas leading by 7. And here is Giddey. George sets a screen. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Moody. Back to Banchero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz.
Here's Giddey.
Williams.
George sets a screen. Fires from the wing. drop shot. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the first basket of the third quarter for Las Vegas. Murray with the bounce pass. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Giddey. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's an 11-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
And it's White missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official... all over it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jazz trailed by 11. Now here's Murray. Still yet to score. Pass to Williams. Now here's Banchero. Defended by George. Here's Giddey. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Over in the corner, White. Misses the three. Las Vegas leading by 13. Giddey with it. He's got 24. Count the basket. Giddey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
To the inside. Banchero. And they get it. Reed misses.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Stolen by Prince. And stolen by Murray. Here's Banchero for 3. Lays it in off the breakaway. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the wing right side. Here's Banchero. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
On the wing, Giddey. 28 points for him. That one, no good. Pass to Reed. Back to Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. .149 left to play in the third. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
George sets a screen. Here's Giddey. Las Vegas again missing. Jazz trailed by 17. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. 124 left in the third quarter of the game. Murray with it. Guarded now by Prince. Stolen by Holiday. Giddey surveying the D. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 30. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Okongwu down low. George sets a screen. 5 on the clock. The putback on the wing, Giddey. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okongwu. And at last, they get one to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Banchero outside. Out to White. Lets it go with a 3.
Derek White.
Nailed from three-point land. White's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Utah. Banchero brings the double team. Back to Giddey. George sets a screen. Looking to end his cold spell. On the wing, Giddey. Second chance effort. A putback on the wing, Giddey. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Giddey. George sets a screen. Second chance shot. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 15 points in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
George sets a screen. Giddey, no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Prince. Out to White. Banchero, right side. Cans the shot from the wing.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Back to White. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Giddey. Misses off the right iron. And Murray. Here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The assertiveness paying off for Murray. He draws the foul by taking it right to the knee.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility.
The shot is off. Jazz trailed by 18. Banchero from 19. That one goes.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And that one falls.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Las Vegas leading by 18. And stolen by Murray. All right, here's Williams. Stolen by Holiday. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okongwu a screen.
What a up fake from Josh Giddey. Boy, that defender was guessing. He guessed wrong.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giddey. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Here's Filipowski. Strong move off the glass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Las Vegas.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Josh Giddey.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Okongwu a screen. Giddey no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Utah. Banchero draws the double. Murray outside. From deep three-point land.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Murray. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.